Hey guys, TechMentor with a video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing iOS 15 on the iPhone 7 here that we updated to show you guys how this iPhone is still able to support the latest iOS 15 update that was just released. Here, as you can see, we have updated this phone successfully. It took about good 45 minutes or so, and that depends on solely on your Wi-Fi that you have. If you have faster Wi-Fi, it may take you maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Again, this update does take some time depending on, again, the speed connection that you have and the actual installation of it. As you can see here, we have upgraded to iOS 15, and it's really impressive because the iPhone 7 was released back in 2016, and it's been 5 years since this phone has been out, and it still supports the latest version of the iOS that Apple has just released, which again, as you can see, the custom design has changed, UI have changed, and a lot of things have changed with iOS 15 software update. It looks much cleaner in terms of the actual phone layout. It's slimmed down, and as you can see here, what used to look a little bit cluttered, now there's more rounded UI design that we have, and that's going to be one noticeable thing. There's a lot of updates that come with iPhone 7 with iOS 15, and this is just a quick first look at it. As you know, the iOS 14 on iPhone 7, because this phone is released in 2016, there's couple things we were worried that some people rumored that it might not have got the updates or it won't get the updates, but the update is actually here. There's a lot of updates when it comes to iOS 15, and this is where you're going to start to notice things. For example, Map has been updated, Safari has been updated, FaceTime has been updated so that now you can use spatial audio as well. As you can see here in Safari here, the browser is now at the bottom here, so you're going to be looking slightly different design of the UI with the iOS 15 update coming into play. And as you can see here right now, iOS 15 is probably the biggest thing, and most of the iPhones that you have, you're able to start downloading iOS 15. But iOS 15 is only compatible for iPhone 6s and above, so you can do it on 6s, 6s plus, and anything above that. Anything below that release date unfortunately will not get the update. And that kind of brings us to the next point, is that why Apple has done so well over time and why people love iPhones generally is because the software update, compared to some of the other smartphones where you don't get that sort of update possible with their phone. So that's probably going to be the big thing. As you can see here, a lot of changes to the UI here. As you can see right now, the weather app UI changed design, and you're going to see that across the board for all of the applications here. We can go down in more in depth to it, but once you downloaded the phone, we did not have any issues. I know sometimes when you download these updates, you get sort of run into issues where it might not be compatible or it breaks your phone. But so far, as you can see here, changes to iOS 15, the Touch ID, now you can use that because the iPhone 7 doesn't have Face ID. You have updates to be able to do the control. There's a lot more going on in the control. This focus area that wasn't there before. Now you can actually focus on what you're doing during the day, whether you're doing personal stuff, work, or sleep. You can set one of these tones where it used to be just do not disturb, but that allows you to focus on the apps and notification that you are. So that's a neat feature coming with iOS 15, because sometimes you use a phone for multiple reasons, and it could be a work phone, so you might want to be getting only work emails and such, so you might not want to get that disturbed. You can also see with iOS 15 comes improved of Siri. When you hold down the button, you can have that Siri pop up, come here, not taking up whole space here. Silence calls and notification, turn on silent mode, basically to flip the ringer on and off here. That's also available. Faster way to check out now with the Touch ID. You can use your Touch ID whenever you're doing it. If you have Face ID on the newer version, you have that. Switching between apps now, you can actually double click here like we did before to open up apps, and much more going on. What's new to iOS 15 is going to be all of the features that come with the actual updated version of the software that we're seeing, along with the ones that we mentioned about the reminders being updated as well. Here you'll notice that there's a lot going on with the update here. So far we haven't experienced any issues with the other phones that we have updated here, and hopefully there won't be any excess updated because we haven't seen any issues overall with it. So a lot going on with it. You'll notice once you download it, it's probably one of the cleaner iOS updates we have seen on the iPhone 7 here. And overall, performance wise, it looks like it's working as it should. There's no sort of lag or any issue like that or slowdown yet. But again, we're going to be doing a lot more testing to see if there's any issues on battery drain or things like that at Apple. Sometimes it's known that when they do update a new release, those things can possibly be impacted. But first, we haven't seen that going to be an issue so far. As you notice here, being able to update these spotlight searches, there's going to be a ton of updates probably what you're going to see in the photo section as well, and we're going to show you guys those updates with the other phones, which probably will be more neat to work with, something that we want to test out on this phone overall. But this is just a clean install of iOS 15 just to show you guys how that's done. And if you guys are updating your phone, one key thing we want to mention to you guys is that make sure you guys back up the phone. Don't ever do an update without backing up your phone. The reason why we say that is because let's say that something went wrong or something happened during the update and now you can't get back to your phone and you need to use a new phone. Well, now you're going to be stuck here, so you don't want to be stuck there as well. So make sure you do an update. You can update it through your iCloud, through iTunes. We did a couple videos on backing up your phone, so make sure you really back up your phone before you do all of that. So hopefully this review was helpful for you guys. If this review was helpful, make sure you leave that comment in the comment section. Also, if you guys had any issues with the iPhone 7 running on iOS 15, leave it in the comment section so we can check it out and everyone can kind of benefit from that as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.